You know, there's so much talk about these lost rock icons: Kurt Cobain, Jim Morrison, Amy Winehouse, etc., etc. You know, the 27 Club. But as far as the way I see things, one of the most crucial losses in rock music was none of them, before I mentioned the ones that the general public knows about. The greatest loss to rock music, in my opinion, was a guitarist in a band called Pretenders, and his name was James Honeyman Scott. Tragically lost his life, probably due to drugs. I don't know much about him, but I was devastated to hear that he had passed away. I'm not a big fan of that singer Chrissy Hines. I don't really care for her voice that much, but I love the band, the Pretenders, because of the overall sound of the band and the amazing guitar work of the lead guitarist and the only guitarist in the band. And he was the architect, I think, of that sound. He was like a genius, and he made them. You know, if you listen to those first, well, I don't know what the name of the albums are, but if you listen to the early Pretenders music, it's all dominated by this amazing, beautiful ambient guitar, very full sounding and incredible guitar lines and riffs and brilliant riffs. Listen to Message of Love. And I say, it sounds like kind of Beatles-ish, but it ain't the Beatles. The Beatles never sounded that fucking good. I mean, and it's all was this guy that did the sound. You can tell it's all his guitar. I hear a lot of Jimmy Page in there. I can hear some Jimmy Page influence, who is my favorite guitarist anyway. And I was so sad when he died, and I remember like telling my cousin that this guy James Honeyman Scott passed away. I was like, oh my god, I love his guitar playing. So if anybody wants to learn more about him, listen to the first two Pretenders albums and listen to the brilliant guitar. Hold on, I'm starting to cry. If he was alive today, you wouldn't know what he could probably come up with. They replaced him with some shitty guitar player, Robbie McIntosh. And then they came out with this fucking stupid song, Middle of the Road. It was like very thin sounding guitar, and it's like nothing. Couldn't hold a candle to what the other guy was doing on his guitar. I put him up there with Jimmy Page, okay, and he's my favorite guitarist. I like Eric Clapton too. We all do. Everybody likes him. But if he was still alive, I could only imagine what Pretenders albums would have sounded like and how innovative they would have been instead of just a pedestrian rock band, which is what they turned into later. I have no interest in Chrissy Hynde. I don't think she's much. But I just like the guitar work on their albums and the way they produced them.